What it do? What it do? What's cracking, my people? It's your boy Jug, WGHTV. We back for another little segment on something I seen today. You know what I'm saying? It's something light, but it's just something that I want to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Because I see, you know, boys pick easy targets. You know what I'm saying? It's rare a, a person come at a reputable opponent. That's why I respect Rick Ross. You feel me? I respect Rick Ross because Rick Ross ain't got no picks and chooses. You diss him, he gonna diss you back. You feel me? I don't care how if you're a billionaire or you know if you got a few million type time. He ain't shook by nothing. You feel me? He be on 50 neck because when you know you spitting facts, you ain't got no skeletons in your closet. You feel me? When you fitting facts and that money looking like it's looking, you ain't got no skeletons. You know what I'm saying? Versus when you popping it like whatever, like Ross said, on the show and whoop, whoop, whoop. When you popping it like that and then things go bad and they come out that, you know, you was just a face and you was, it paid 17 grand, you could pop it. So I just say I respect Ross for standing on business and not picking and choosing his opponents. You feel me? Unlike Charlamagne and DJ Envy. So today, this morning on Breakfast Club, I heard, Lauren LaRosa reported on Dame bankruptcy situation. Dame replied, he called her a dark skinned chick. I didn't find no offense in it. She is a dark skinned chick on the show. He was basically saying, I don't know you. But they try to make it like he whatever. But that's cool. Paint your narratives. Them goofies, bro. Charlamagne and Envy are rich goofies. I always say. But I ain't got to tell you that. You know that they may be good people. They may be friendly when you meet them, or maybe not. But man, they rich goofies, man. The boys are goofy. Like, come on, it is what it is. You feel me? So, uh, these rich goofies, Charlamagne go ahead and buy. This is more so for Envy, but I do got Charlotte the back down and caught that coochie too. And I'm gonna tell you when. But for Envy, Rick Ross did your kids, your family, your wife, everybody. I'm gonna say it again. Rick Ross did your kids, your wife, your family, everybody. You ain't had a level of vitriol for him that you got for Dame. So anyway, it was reported that his bankruptcy was rejected or defaulted. They didn't want to do it. They saying we think you whatever. I ain't never heard of this. Like that lets you know people in high places making calls. You feel me? Now they saying the Breakfast Club interview is what got the people feeling like they ain't got assets. But y'all are y'all the people. Y'all don't want to go through and see what I got on my portfolio. Now all of a sudden, me telling you not enough and you seeing not enough. Oh, just because you said it. People lie every day. People lie every day. So now all of a sudden, because you said you got this going and you got that going, that stops them from awarding you a bankruptcy. Man, knock it off, man. Knock it off, bro. We already know what's going on, man. They don't like Dame because even in his low pays, even when he going through it, he ain't kissing their ass. And they don't like that. And not to mention, he got one of the most powerful enemies in hip hop. So, and I ain't saying nobody got nothing to do with it, but hey, man, when it quack like a duck, it look like a duck, it's probably a duck. But they spoke on his bankruptcy was rejected. And, Charlamagne got the joking because the people, somebody, that lets you know, man, it's a puppet game. Some random film studio said they want to buy his life rights for $37,000. I can't see what this court on his life rights. Like when the bankruptcy hadn't been rectified, like that's also weird to even suggest it. That's weird, bro. To even suggest we're gonna buy it. Well, let's buy his life rights. That's somebody pushing that narrative, bro. because Jay, he's so intertwined with Jay. You feel what I'm saying? That let's get them life rights. So he can't tell no secrets, or he can't tell nothing. You feel me? He can tell his story. Let me say that. Life rights don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? They can do a movie about you today, and you can do one tomorrow. That they can't stop you from having Dame as a character in your story. It happens all the time. People get stories told about them, and ain't nothing they can do about it. A&E did a Mike Tyson story. He didn't co-sign on that. You know what I'm saying? Or Lifetime, I mean. Yeah, so I don't even know what this would life rights. I mean, maybe for movie purposes, but I mean, in terms of, but even for movies, they can't stop you. They can't stop you from using Dame as a character in the movie. Now, whether he's the main character or not, man, people know how to make, a director know how to direct. So fuck all that. I'm in my 6 minutes. Yeah, fuck all that, man. Listen, bro. These clowns sit on there and say, yeah, man, I want to buy his life rights. I'm interested. And I get it. I don't see them being enemies. They had a back and forth. But again, my thing is this. You ain't had this level of vitriol for Charlamagne. You ain't had this level of vitriol for Joe Budden when he dissed you and wanted to go to the yard. When he was talking about interviewing the woman that you sexually assaulted. You didn't have this level of vitriol. You this mad at Dame for joking about you being gay and you play gay every day. Come on, baby. I'm sure. Come on, man. That don't mean that much to you when Joe Budden said, I'm going to interview the female. Don't make me bring that female up here. Envy. Rick Ross, they show wife, kids, and everybody. And you tell me, yeah, call me when it go down. I want to put a couple $100 on it. You ain't had this level of vitriol for Rick Ross, and he dissed your family. So y'all it's obvious to see that you're being put up to this. Y'all got alliance with 50. Envy, you got an alliance with 50, so obviously you gonna ride. And Charlotte, you got alliance with Rick Ross. Both of y'all locked in with his enemies. Yeah. And Hope and I don't know why I said Hope and Rick Ross got a great relationship, actually. But I'm just saying, you ain't had this level of anger. You wasn't this motherfucker mad about, yeah. Now it's a mutual respect between you and Joe. Yeah, Joe was on your ass because you was telling lies and telling jokes, but he was coming with facts. I listen. I know the content, meaning I know the backstory to your story. So he wasn't telling no lies and playing like you was when you was having Esther Baxter and Tahiri and whoever you could up there. And when you contributed to the smear campaign, you feel me? Unlike you, he was coming with facts. But you backed down. You called that pussy. You feel me? Yeah. So I just want to say, man, y'all some clowns for that, bro. Y'all that mad. According to y'all that mad about an exchange I had an interview that y'all want to be a part of the circus and try to bid on his life rights with the white folks? Nah. Come on, man. We can see the play, bro. Envy for you, man, y'all some suckers. So yeah, y'all probably are. I ain't gonna sit in. 50, 50 ain't put you up to it, but you would do it to get good grades with 50, but you already got that. Y'all just clowns, bro. Fuck it, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Y'all just some clown suckers, Uncle Toms. You know what I'm saying? That the morning people, the working class people like y'all clowns. Nobody cares for y'all but people that y'all can help. I mean, the Breakfast Club entertaining. I listen to the rumor report, and that's it. I listen to the rumor report. But y'all clowns, bro. If y'all lost some jobs tomorrow, and why the fuck with y'all, bro? Because y'all goofy and clowns and y'all play gay all day. But grown men play gay and talk butt talk. Like, y'all can talk that character shit all you want. Always a part of my character. Man, I know a bunch of funny people that's on the radio that don't play gay. Yeah. Like, you play like it, you act like it. You act on it. Yeah. Yes, sir. But I wasn't gonna say what I was thinking. That's why I said to stop myself and say yes, sir. I was gonna say something, but these dudes like they got this new movement going, suing the content creators too, just for saying something, anything. But that's why I'm gonna get on here and speak facts. I ain't gonna get on here and insinuate and take pop shots and just have myself in the bind, cease and desist and all that old type of stuff. I don't want to be like the little chick from the courthouse with Act Malaga or whatever her name was. I don't want to be like that Tasha K. So I'm gonna speak facts. I'm gonna speak what's out there already. I ain't gonna make up nothing. You play gay all day. You ain't had no smoke for Rick Ross when he dissed your family. You ain't had that smoke like that with Joe Budden when he say in an interview the chick that you sexually assaulted, Charlamagne, and was given probation for. You fucking pedophile. Oh, I don't know, she was underage, but regardless of the fact, you still a clown. You still not the type of motherfucker that I would associate with. Yeah, you know. And I'm one of the people big on everybody grow from it, but you ain't gonna talk shit when you got skeletons in your closet and those type of skeletons at that. And you smoke crack before, nigga. You're a crackhead. You're a rich crackhead. See, to some people, money don't matter. The money you got don't matter to me. You can still be a clown, a crackhead, a sexual assault, dude. You all that to me. You can still be all that with some paper, man. Just like you got a bunch of rap goofies and any other goofies, entertaining goofies with money. That's what you are. Y'all goofies with money, bro. It is what it is. Because nobody plays gay every day. And that's what it is. Hey, man. Act like you know, but not like, yo, man, talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slick. If you knew better, you do better. When you know better, shit, go better. It's your boy, Jug, WDH TV. Like, subscribe, share. Follow me on our platforms at Jug WDH. On Instagram at Jug WDH, on TikTok, and WDH TV on YouTube. JUGGWDH is the spelling on all platforms. WDH TV on YouTube. Hey man, this your boy Jug, and we'll be back. They don't give us the content, we ain't got nothing to talk about. One.